Our site studios. Alright. Let me refresh the page really quick. So yeah, I'm gonna make sure y'all can hear me just now really quick. So give me a moment. I want to make sure that the ad comes up really quick. Alright, y'all can hear me. I just heard myself before the ad came up, thankfully. Yeah, with that being said, welcome back to another live stream on Twitch. I'm playing Brunswick Pro Bowling today. Streaming it, I should say. Yeah, with that being said, let's go ahead and get started. Let me move my rocking, or not my rocking chair, but a different chair over. And I'm going to sit in it and move it a little over, actually, closer to my laptop, just so I can make sure that y'all can hear me. Alright. With that being said, let's go ahead and get started. Okay. Let's go ahead and continue trying to beat our rivals, I should say. I don't know how many rivals I beat just yet. I should know, because I've been like 8 or 9. I want to say like 8. Excuse me for coughing. But with that should be good, because we're roughly a third of the way. We're actually, yeah, roughly a third of the way there. Just good that we got a strike first and foremost. Back-to-back strikes. I think the most strikes we've had in a row was like 6, which is good. I had a nostalgia trip last night, watching old videos of the TV show Endurance, which is one of my favorite shows of all time. It's such a shame they canceled that. It was on Discovery, the old Discovery Kids, and I say old because Discovery Kids is now like the hub network in the U.S., which is where I'm from. It also had great shows like Strange Days of Blake Hosey High. Strange Days of Blake Hosey High, Kenny the Shark, and Tuttenstein, as well as Darcy's Wildlife. All phenomenal shows on Discovery Kids, besides Endurance, of course. Oh, they also had Mystery Hunters, Time Blazers, and Truth or Scare. Again, all good shows that I used to watch on Discovery Kids. I used to watch Pokemon, like the very first couple of seasons of Pokemon, and the original the original Yu-Gi-Oh show. I watched just about all episodes of that. So this is good. Oh, this is gonna end our streak of strikes. Some shows that I used to watch that I really like are other than I mentioned these in previous videos, would be like Wits Academy, Stuck in the Middle. I used to watch like the first couple of seasons of Hannah Montana, but now I don't. No, not so much now. When it first came out, so I remember Sunny with a Chance. That was a good show. I fudged up this. $233, which is good that we won. Alright, let's check out overview. We have been rival 10 out of 21, so almost halfway there. Sorry for coughing. Let's buy at least one of every. I've already bought one of everything, so I wanna just start buying some bowling balls first. I like the Patriot Blaze. It looks cool. So after we defeat this rival, we will have beaten all, or we would have beaten at least half of the rivals. Since technically, we have to beat 10.5 rivals to equal half of 21. But you know that's not possible. So since we beat 11, that would be more than half, as 10.5 is actually half of 21. Dang it. So this is a pretty cool map, I think. At least in my opinion. I was gonna play zombies today, but I felt that that I've been playing it a little too much. Even though I do enjoy playing zombies. So we are currently at 40 right now. So maybe when I get the DLC for zombies, I will definitely I definitely want to get the DLCs. Dang it. Yeah, I totally lost my train of thought. I want to get the DLCs to play some of the other maps in Call of Duty World War II. So I should be winning right now, thankfully. Well, that was a close one. I thought it was gonna be like splits on I'm not gonna hit all of them, dang it. I have to move it over, move the ball over. I apologize if I was lagging. Maybe I had it in the right position, I just wasn't aiming it well. I think that may have been the case. I've lost already. I'm pretty confident I've lost this one, this game. I'm probably not going to get a spare here. Oh, I just remembered some of the shows I wanted to talk about were like Johnny Bravo, Scooby-Doo. There's like the 2003 Scooby-Doo that I watched. And some of the movies and DVDs that came out around then. I remember there was this little, with the Scooby-Doo DVD I bought, there was this little, Scooby-Doo short that came out with it. And it was like surprising with the person who was terrorizing the gang was actually Shaggy. And if anyone knows the short I'm talking about, please let me know in the comment section. Because this is going to be going on YouTube when I'm done. At least I'll be able to hit one, hopefully. I doubt it. No, never mind. I lost by 13. That sucks. So let's go ahead and try to beat him again. Yeah, Dexter's Samurai Jack I used to like, but now I don't. That was horrible. Dexter's Laboratory was always a good show in my opinion. I thankfully got a spare there. Yeah, I remember there was a movie that they did of Dexter's Laboratory, that was a good movie. I always loved the Scooby-Doo movies. Johnny Bravo was funny with it, he would always get beat up in a comedic way, I should say. And then Johnny Bravo, like his catchphrase, Johnny Bravo, or something like that. Dang it, I'm not getting all the strikes I want. I remember the TV series Lizzie McGuire, and they did a TV movie which was phenomenal, in my opinion. Let's see. What other shows? The Even Stevens movie was good, and so was the series. I doubt I'm gonna hit any. I'm not gonna hit any. Barely missed it though. I'm losing. I have a feeling I'm losing. Hey, but at least I got a strike there. I think I'm down by like 3. Yeah, if you're watching this, what are some of your favorite shows as well? Dang it! Or that you used to watch that are no longer... What are some of your favorite shows that you used to watch that are no longer on? Even if it's reruns, like Home Improvement. Well, I'm not sure if Home Improvement has any more reruns, but like I know there were reruns on Nick at Night for George Lopez, the George Lopez show. There was also Home Improvement I liked. Boy Meets World as well was a phenomenal show. I liked Girl Meets World as well. What other shows were there? Gosh, there was a really another good show that I totally cannot... The Fresh Prince of Bel-Air was a phenomenal show as well. Was that the show I was thinking of? I don't think so. Maybe it was. Oh, I think it was. It sucked that Will Avery, guy who played Uncle Phil, passed away back in 2013. My favorite character though was not only Jeff, but I liked Jeffrey. Jeffrey the butler was hilarious in my opinion. I liked Will as well. I just like a lot of the 90s shows that I watched were mainly from reruns, because like by the time I'm old enough to remember the shows, it was like 2000. Dang it, I did even worse then. That's pretty sad, so let's go ahead and try it one more time. Hopefully I won't fudge up this time. I don't think I will though. So that's good. I'm pretty sure besides Home Improvement, The Fresh Prince of Bel-Air, and Boy Meets World, there was there was a show, I know it's The Proud Family, but there was another show that used to be on the CW here in Arkansas that had Kyla Pratt in it. And it's like she was living with her single dad, and her single dad was like former NBA player, and that like I remember at one point he was nice backflip. He was at one point, I think, signed with the Los Angeles Clippers. If you know what show I'm talking about, please let me know, because that was a great show. I think it was called One on One. Can't remember who played the dad, though. Ah, dang it, I fudged up there. Oh gosh, the Loud Family was, in my opinion, the funniest Disney cartoon of all time. Gravity Falls was interesting because you could really get behind the good guys in that show of Gravity Falls. But the Loud Family, I remember the grandma and her partner, the old guy with the green hair, they were hilarious. And then, let me make sure I'm actually still streaming properly. I am, which is good. I did not even have that. Oh, no wonder why. It's not even my turn. I did not even skip. I didn't skip the other guy, so that's why I thought I had gone 0 there. I'm so glad I didn't, because I was about to get worried. But yeah, then you had like the father. I can't remember his name, but he had like this brother who's really tall, and he used to sing everything in the Proud Family. Sugar Mama was the grandma's name, I think. Kim Possible was a phenomenal show as well. I was sad that they had actually ended the show, because I know at one point, before Phineas and Ferb happened, Kim Possible was like the longest airing Disney show of all time, before Phineas and Ferb took over. And Phineas and Ferb, by the way, is a great series. You have Milo Murphy's Law, which takes place in the same universe as Phineas and Ferb. Remember some old Nick shows where Hey Arnold? Hey Arnold was phenomenal. I know they released a movie. I still want to see that Hey Arnold movie. They had like Nickelodeon Guts and like Global Guts. It was a good competition show. Legends of the Hidden Temple was a phenomenal show. Doug was another phenomenal show. I really liked Doug. I don't remember how it ended though, but I remember it being really great. Okay, the Grand Central Pro Final. Oh, I actually finished in the top 4 last time. I got an achievement, which is bowl at least 50 games with a double strike. That's worth 100, which is really, really nice. It says on my computer that Wikipedia also downloaded, but I totally forgot I downloaded that app. Oh gosh, then we have the Masters after this. I fudged this up. I may only hit 1 or 2. Scratch that 3. Good enough for me. See how well I do here. Hopefully I'll get all of them, but I don't know. Dang it, I got all but 1. I used to like Teen Titans, but then Teen Titans Go ruined it for me. And the character Raven. She ruined it for me as well. There's some good storytelling though. I just don't like the Raven character, her background. It's best if you look it up to know what I mean. Dang it, I fudged it up as well. I got 7 again. It's still good. I noticed my last couple of Brunswick Pro Bowling videos have been really long, and I like that. Mainly because they were from streams. I'm gonna lose this. Probably. Definitely. See what he's at. Oh, I'm probably winning this, I think. I'm either winning this by a small amount or I'm losing by a small amount. I don't know. All I know is that's really close, so I don't want to quit just yet. If I start playing terribly, I will. I don't know why, but that kind of looked... It made me think that that was the Subway logo over the... Right there. When it says 11 miles per hour, right above... You know, the line. It makes me think that it was the Subway logo. Dang it, I fudged this up too. Yes, but thankfully I only got 9 out of the way. That being said, when you have 9, it's usually pretty easy to get a spare, but I've also not gotten a spare as well. I've also failed at getting spares when there's only 1 pin to knock down. Got a strike again, which is good. Charging my laptop as I'm streaming, mainly because of the fact that I actually want to, well, 1 is nearly dead, and 2, I wanted to stream, and I needed to charge my laptop anyway, so why not just kill 2 birds with 1 stone, as the expression is. So we got 4 there. Yes, I won. It's me versus a character named Brad Alexander. I have a feeling the higher seed always wins. Like if you're 1 and 2, or of the CPUs, if like 1 or 2 will always win. Thankfully, I have only 2 pins to knock down. And they're not far away from each other. Oh, I messed this up as well. Yep, this is an example of the pins being far away. Dang it, he got a strike on that one, so he's, I think, doing better than me. Although, I'm not really sure. Yep, he's doing better than me. So I just need him to mess up and get fewer than 9 pins. Otherwise... Which he did, thankfully, but he got a spare, unfortunately for me. But I am getting strikes, so that's good. I think I'm losing. It's either I'm losing by a little again, or I'm winning by a little. It's too close for me to tell. On the bright side... Yeah, I'm barely winning if I'm winning. If I'm losing, that's not good either. It lagged a little, I apologize for that. I have no idea what to talk about. I just realized the Super Bowl is in 2 days, thankfully. I will try my best to look at it. If you watched any of my recent videos on YouTube, you'll know that I've back at the beginning of January. And then a few days ago, I actually, in my predictions, I thought the New England Patriots will beat the Philadelphia Eagles 31-25. I'm not sure if that was the exact score I went with, but that's what I think the score will win now. And I'm hoping for New England because New England is currently my favorite. New England is my favorite team. I know last year New England won, and I wanted them to win, but at the same time, I kind of wish that Atlanta had won, because Atlanta hasn't yet to win a Super Bowl or a league championship. Now, when I say league championship, that's the championship of the NFL before the Super Bowl. So that's 6 there, which is good. Yes, we won by a lot. Let's go ahead and continue. So we have the Grandmaster Open. Oh crap, now we actually have to win the Grandmaster Open. It's not good. Dang, we're short of 3,000. What's the most expensive one? 13K, wow. Okay, let's do the Techno Amateur Open right now. Because I have a feeling this is going to be a little bit less difficult than the Master Grand Central Open. There's some awfully bright and dark colors here. And it's really noticeable. Hurts my eyes. I love how his teeth lights up. When you're here, when your player's teeth will light up when you're here. That's really funny. So yeah, let me know who you think will win the Super Bowl as well on Sunday. Dang it, I butchered this. It's currently 12:16 as I'm streaming this. No one's in chat. Which is pretty sad, but pretty typical as well. I don't know, I feel like it's rare for someone to watch my stream while I'm doing it live. It's just I'm not like a big streamer on Twitch. I mainly started streaming on Twitch earlier this year, like towards January, and I love streaming the Twitch. But it's really, the thing about Twitch is, as I messed that up, is that it is really hard to grow your audience, kind of like on YouTube as well. In my opinion, it is, at least it's hard. It's like, one thing I've noticed is like when people say don't advertise your channel, but at this has actually happened to me where I was waiting for a streamer it's a popular streamer, the Syndicate Project, when I used to watch him, but I don't like him anymore. So before I was waiting for him to stream, so I had actually said, check out my channel, and this person, I will check out my channel as well. And then he had some third random person come in and say, why are you advertising a channel? Shouldn't you just let it grow naturally? And now that I think about it, I know it can be like annoying to like spam and advertise your channel. I wasn't spamming, but at the same time, if you don't advertise your channel, you don't say, hey people, I have a YouTube channel, here it is, no one really is going to know your videos. It's best that if you tell people at the same time as letting it grow. Because if you don't say, I have a YouTube channel, how is anyone going to know that you have a YouTube channel? You know what I mean? I'm doing well now, thankfully. At 218, which is enough to win. Okay, hopefully we're done there. Dang it, we have 3. Oh, I totally thought we had 3 frames or 3 rounds to bowl. I'm currently looking at my viewers list, and right now when I paired it up, it said I'm the only one in this stream. That's pretty sad. At the same time, it's to be expected. Going on, Michael Jackson, Bruno Mars, Eminem dance was up there. I have no idea what I'm saying in regards to those dance moves. Whit Lowry. I don't know if you've heard the single Whit Lowry. I've heard his music for the first time a couple months ago, and he's pretty good. He kind of reminds me of Eminem, which Eminem is a great rapper. I don't listen to a lot of rap music, though. I mainly listen to soca. And thankfully, I was able to hit that pin. Gosh, I have no idea what to talk about. If I don't usually listen to soca, I'll mainly like to listen to dubstep or chill step. But I do rap / hip hop would be like my 3rd favorite genre of music. What are some of your, for those of you that are watching this on YouTube or Twitch, well, regardless, what are some of your favorite genres of music? I like all kinds of music, but if I had to choose a favorite, well, Christian music's up there in my top 3, actually. But I also like dubstep, soca, and hip hop / rap. In terms of soca, I listen to like mainly Kes the Band, Machel Montano, Olatunji, King Bubba FM, Flippo, Kimber Sorzano. Oh gosh, there are a couple of others. Shao Marshall. Who else is there that I can't remember? Destra, Nyla Blackman. And there are a couple of Bungie Garlin, Benjai, all phenomenal singers, soca musicians in my opinion. There's others I'm probably forgetting off the top of my head as well. But I do like some DJs I listen to would be like it's DJ Dr. Eason. Phenomenal DJ. My favorite. Then you have DJ Joe, who I listen to as well. My favorite DJ is DJ Private Ryan. In terms of soca music, I love his soca brainwash mixes. So we have like one more to go. In terms of dubstep, I don't really listen to a specific group. I used to listen to Mode Step several years ago, but I kind of lost interest in Mode Step. When it comes to dubstep, I usually listen to mixes, and the mixes I listen to are on the YouTube channel called Mr. Mom Music. And Mr. Mom Music, I think the mixes he does is mainly is made by Tim Bryant. I'm not sure if Tim Bryant's the same person as Mr. Mom Music, though. There's like a remix of "Moving to the Light" by Juventa that's a song I really like. Part 2 and the bonus version of Part 2 of one of Crywolf's song, and I think I can't remember the name of it. It's The Home We Made. I know one of the musicians in the bonus version is Dylan Owen. I want to say the other one is Megan Kennedy, but I can't confirm that. And then there's Scribe, of course. That's another dubstep song I really like. And then there are a couple of mode step songs that I used to listen to a lot, but I used to like. Now I just heard them a lot, which would be like Feel Good. There's a couple of others I can't remember the name of their songs that I like that I can't remember. We've been going strike after strike. That's pretty good. DJ Fresh is good. I like a couple of his songs. Mainly, I want to say there's this song called Gold Dust. I want to say it's by him, but I'm not 100% sure. And then there's one with him and Rita Ora, which is good. It's called Heart Right Now. That's a great song in my opinion. I found it like the other day, and there's another song, two more songs. There's one with DJ Fresh and somebody else that I can't remember. And there's DJ Fresh, and I want to say Diplo. But I don't know if that's true, but that's a good song as well. A couple of DJ Fresh songs I can't remember the names of. Then Cruella, I like. I think there's a Cruella song, I can't remember the name of it, that I really like. It's the first song I've ever heard by them. And then the song Team I really like. And then my favorite rappers tend to be like Kanan. His name is spelled K''N''A''N. I think he's most notable for creating the song Waving Flag during the 2010 World Cup. There's like a despair there. Then there's Emmanuel Jal, who I really like. And then there's Whit Lowry. In terms of Christian artists, I like Toby Mac, and Manifest, as well as Mandisa and Kirk Franklin. That's about it. And we finish in first place. Alright, with that being said, let's buy some equipment. It's about the Ringo Royal Blue Solid. Let's use the Caribbean Blue. How long have I been streaming? Out of curiosity. I've been streaming for 38 minutes, which isn't bad. Overview, I've only done 14%. Oh man. I only have 12 of 54 tournament wins. Let's see if we can beat this rival over here. Michelle Jaffe. I probably butchered her name. This kind of reminds me of like a place I went to in Trinidad and Tobago. It was like a horrible hotel with in terms of customer service, it was horrible. There were only like 3 friendly staff there, and then I probably butchered this. But it just reminds me of the way it was, though. Or at least 4 good staff there. Then, it kind of reminds me of a restaurant that I went to when I was in Hawaii. That was it was like a pizza restaurant. I really don't know the name of it. When I went to Hawaii for vacation last summer. It's the week of 4th of July. Which was a good vacation. I also went to Oxford, England last year, back in November. I loved Oxford, England. I was born in London, England, but when I went to Oxford, England, that was the first time I've been back in over 20 years. Because I was born in London, England, but I left when I was 18 months old. So 21 years, wow. And then I also went to Oklahoma City for spring break last year, which was another great vacation. I have some videos from my Oklahoma City vacation and one vlog live stream I did in my in a hotel room in Hawaii. But the videos in Oklahoma City were mainly of the Oklahoma City bombing memorial. Rest in peace to those that passed away there. There were also when I attended the Chesapeake Arena. The Chesapeake Energy Arena, I think is the correct name of it. It was when I went to see the Golden State Warriors play at the Oklahoma City Thunder. Which, my favorite team was the Orlando Magic, but my favorite player right now is Russell Westbrook. I like Russell Westbrook. I like Lonzo Ball, mainly because he seems quiet. I don't like Lonzo Ball's father, LeVar Ball. I know he's prominent. I solely don't like him. Not because, well, it's mainly because of the fact that he talks a lot, and he talks too much. You know what I mean? And he comes across as arrogant and loud to me, whereas Lonzo Ball comes across as quiet, in my opinion. So I won that. Let's go ahead and beat another rival. Hopefully. Now, for my favorite Major League Baseball player, I don't have one right now. If I had to choose, it would probably be Chris Bryant of the Chicago Cubs. Because Chicago Cubs are one of my two favorite teams. The other being the Boston Red Sox. I kind of like the Los Angeles Angels, but I don't really follow them like I do Chicago Cubs and Boston Red Sox. That was a horrible ball on my part. I may have to restart this. Yep, I'm going to. Quick game. My favorite MLB player used to be David Ortiz, but he's since retired. Oh dang, I messed up here. For Major League Soccer, I'd have to say it's Landon Donovan. Although I don't know if he's still playing. Because I know he retired at one point. I'm going to be right back because I'm going to get a drink from my room. Alright, where did I put my controller now? Oh, it's on the other side of the chair. I had gotten some Powerade. The flavor, it's Powerade Zero, but the flavor is actually, grape. For NHL, it's Tyler Bozak, and the only reason I know of Tyler Bozak is because there's this old Wii game called NHL 2K11. I used to play. I did horribly here. And he was like the main guy on that team, I think. And I could use a strike right about now. Thankfully, I got one. What? How is that messed up? That was perfect. I have no idea how I'm doing compared to the other guy. Dang it. Come on. Yes! Oh my gosh, I'm surprised I got a spare there. I think I'm winning. I'm not 100% sure. I think I may be winning by a little, losing by 10. I'm surprised I got a spare there. Or maybe tied. Dang it, I'm not gonna get a strike. Yeah, I'm butchering these first attempts every once in a while. My first bowl. Yeah, I should be winning, or it should be losing by 10. I'm not 100% sure just yet. Hopefully, the guy won't get a strike, and he'll mess up, and hopefully not get a spare. Dang it. I'm losing. Come on, strike. Yes. Well, he didn't mess up there, thankfully, in my opinion. Because I really want to beat this rival. Yep, I'm winning now. I like to watch Arena Football, but I don't know the Arena Football League, but I don't really know many players. I'd watch the National Rugby League, which I think is based in New Zealand, and I'd watch the Indian Premier League and the Caribbean Premier League if I could actually watch, if they actually streamed on YouTube, which I think they do. NFL players' favorites Tom Brady right now. Did I win? I hope I did. Yes! I'm surprised I did. We're at 15%. Equipment. Let's buy some shirts. Pants. This is cool. And then equipment. What else should we buy? We have 11 out of 40. We have 1/4 of all owned bowls and 11 out of 76 accessories. Go ahead and buy these, but we're going to cook something else. And sorry for the offensive name. Yeah, owned accessories is actually what it's called, not owned bowl accessories. Tournaments. So let me make sure I've done at least one of every tournament. The Hang 10. Let's do the Hang 10. It's going to be 3 rounds. I really want to watch the Professional Bowling Association. Because I like it. It would seem cool. I like watching NASCAR, and I love watching the AMA, which is motorcycles and ATVs. As I fudged up here. I like those races. I like watching all sports, even if it's something like cheerleading or poker. I don't mind watching it. Even professional wrestling, which some would argue it's not a sport, but I will argue it would as I mess up again here. Mainly because there is some athleticism to it. In my opinion. I'm bowling horribly. I need to move my ball over when my bowling ball over when I do bowl. see, golf is kind of boring to watch, but at the same time, it's kind of interesting. I used to like Rocco Mediate, but I'm not sure if he still plays golf professionally. I totally butchered this up in chance to hitting all of them. Hopefully I still will win this. Well, this will be the first time I actually get never mind, it won't be. I may start over, actually. Let me start over. Then there's Sergio Garcia that I used to like, but I still don't know if he's still playing professional golf. That is fudged up. I'm only going to be able to get one at most. Feels like it takes forever to get the ball down the alley. The bowling alley, I should say. I don't know. Lane, I guess. Thankfully, I got a strike, though. Oh, yeah, if you watch sports, what sports do you watch? I like watching all sports. Professional, collegiate, high school, whatever level. Just because I always like the competitive aspect of it and the stats to it as well. And seeing my favorite teams win. I also like seeing the upsets, you know. Like the school I went to, the University of Arkansas Little Rock, which I'm currently going to, we're Division I. And the last NCAA tournament we made in men's basketball was 2016, and we beat Purdue in the first round, which was a huge upset. And then we lost in the second round to Iowa State, which the farthest we've ever made it was the second round in 1986 when we upset Notre Dame. In my opinion, one of the greatest, if not the greatest, NCAA tournament upset of all time. And we made it to the second round in 2016, like I mentioned. We've only won 2 games and lost 5 in the NCAA tournament. We made it to the Final Four of the NIT, winning. I want to say it was 1990, but I'm not 100% sure what year we did. I know for a fact that was when they still did 4th place games, and we finished in 4th place. Which I'm glad we did, but I wish we would have won it though. And, yes, that's a spare. I know in women's basketball we made it to at least the second round for sure. So that's always good. Our women's team this year is phenomenal. We're, last time I checked, undefeated in conference play. Our men's team not so good this year. We've only won a handful of games, like 2 or 3 in conference play, and 5 overall last time I checked, which sucks. What sucks is the coach at the time, Chris Beard, who led us to the 2016 appearance, left after that season, which was his only season at the University of Arkansas Little Rock. And then we have Wes Flanagan, who's a good coach, but he hasn't had the same success Chris Beard had in his own season, in his only season. Then again, all-time winningest coach is Steve Shields, who we had who brought us to a first NCAA tournament appearance since the '86 tournament. Which was in 2000. Yeah, we had okay, let me rephrase that. Okay, from 1986 we had a different coach, and we upset Notre Dame, like I mentioned earlier. Then we never made we've never made the NCAA tournament until like Steve Shields' 9th, 10th, or 11th season in 2011, which was a period of 25 years between tournament appearances. We lost and that was the first. 2011 was the one of the first. I think the first. I know for a fact it was the first year they did the first 4 games instead of just the opening round in the NCAA tournament. And Euler played. We're known as University of Arkansas Little Rock, but for slang locally it's called Euler or UA Little Rock. But we actually were in one of the first 4 games of the first NCAA tournament to have a first 4 game. We lost to UNC Asheville, though, in overtime. At least we made the tournament, though. I remember in 2016, I actually uploaded a video of the Chicago Cubs winning their first ever World Series since 1908. A period of 108 years, which is mind-blowing to me that a team can go that long without in between championship seasons. That's part of the reason why I still root and why I was rooting for Chicago to win, and I still am rooting for Chicago Cubs. I'm not a White Sox fan because they had won in 2004 after like 84 seasons or 85 years, and mainly because they're the Cubs rivals. I am a Boston Red Sox fan because it took us like 85 years to win a World Series. I know Houston won their first World Series last year in 2017, which in terms of World Series, in terms of in the playoffs, I obviously wanted Cubs and Boston or the Red Sox to win. Now, what's weird is that if Chicago had won last year, it would have been the first time they had won back-to-back since 1908. 1907, 1908, and then there was their losing streak. Now, the team with the longest World Series drought in terms of winning is the Cleveland Indians. This will be their 70. It'll be 70 years this year since they won, unless they win later this year. I feel the Cleveland Indians should change their names, or definitely change the team name and logos, because I can see how that's offensive. And same with the Washington Redskins. Excuse me for my language, and I'm sorry for saying that. The Washington I should have said the Washington football team. So the Washington American football team should change their name because that name is highly offensive. It's a racial slur, and I want to apologize for saying that. So, because it's really offensive. I feel like sports teams shouldn't use names that are insensitive or offensive, in my opinion. Like, I don't see how the New England Patriots is offensive. If you do, please let me know. Please educate me on that. Washington football team I can see. Maybe the Minnesota team. I don't think there are any Vikings left, but I can see how that could be potentially offensive. I could potentially see how New England could be offensive as well. But yeah, enough about those team names. So far, so good. We actually got 8 straight strikes there, which is good for us. We're definitely going to win this now. Dang it, he was about to do a backflip again. I always skip when he's about to do the backflip, the character. So I think what I may do, I mentioned this in a previous video and a Twitch live stream, is every time there's a WWE pay-per-view, I'm definitely going to 100% give my predictions on the pay-per-view. And I'm going to stream my predictions on the YouTube. I got 6 there, that's not bad. I have to stretch. And we won, which is good. We won by almost 200. Overview. Most strikes in a row was 10. Wow, I did not know that. That's pretty awesome. Shirts. Any shirts for 1500. Equipment. Or balls, I should say. Nope. Pants. Nope. Headgear. Yes. Wrist gear. Yes. Let me go ahead and buy it. And shoes really quick. No shoes. So let's go ahead and actually buy some wrist gear. The command positioner. Which is good. How do you unequip that? I don't know. Anyway, I'm gonna run. As much as I hate to say it, I am gonna end my stream right here. Because I'm kind of getting worn out from playing Brunswick Pro Bowling, and I don't like to play more than one game in a stream. So, and plus I have to get ready to run some errands in a little bit. So what I'm actually going to do is I'm going to stream here, and then if I have time before I run my errands, I will export this to YouTube. If not, I will do that when I come home. So if you're watching this on Twitch, in the description down below, you'll see a link to my YouTube channel, and if you haven't already, please subscribe to me there. If you're watching this on YouTube after I've already exported it, please, in the description, you'll see there's a link to my social media, and one of them is my Twitch channel. Please click on that link and follow me at Twitch, as well as subscribe to me on YouTube. And if you're watching on Twitch, please follow me as well. So that way if you want to interact with me live, while I'm up, especially when I'm on Twitch, that way you'll be notified to when I stream. I'll try to stream as often. I mainly try to stream when I feel like it, but I'll try to stream as often as I can. Also, if you ever want to see this live stream again, or you may have come in late, or you may have, left early if you watch this on Twitch. Twitch only has my live stream up for 14 days, but I will, as I said, I tend to export all of my live streams, so that way you can just come in on YouTube and just start where you left off, or if you want to watch this from the beginning, it's already there on YouTube. So I just want to say thank you for that, and also, as well as in YouTube and Twitch, there's a link to my social media as well. If you want to talk to me when I'm not live streaming, or when I'm not, if I haven't uploaded a video yet. Trust me, I'm on the laptop more than most people should be, and I'm on social media more than most people should ever be in a lifetime, and that's in one day for me. Yeah, so also my birthday's coming up in a little over 2 weeks. I'm probably gonna do a stream that says just birthday stream when it is. I already know one game I want and some of the gifts I want, but if you wanna suggest a game for me as well to buy, I'll be more than happy to buy it for my birthday and live stream it. Or just do a Let's Play on YouTube. Anyway, I'm done talking. So yeah, feel free to recommend me any games as well. I hope y'all have a good one. Stay safe. God bless. Peace out. I love you. I'll see y'all in the next video. Make sure you stay safe. Yeah, feel free to like, favorite, share, subscribe, and follow me on Twitch as well. Deuces.